man. Guys. Woo! That Sacrifice pay-per-view. I got a perfect score. My first perfect.
Come on.
Somebody high-five me.
No, we know what you did. You went and copied and pasted.
Lou, you got to high-five me. Copy and paste, really? That's what you're going to accuse me of? Who'd I copy and paste?
Yes. You know Diesel's picks.
No. You know what? I did not copy and paste Diesel's picks, okay? I made my original picks. They just so happen to coincide with him, okay? Do not accuse me of copy and pasting, okay? There is someone else. There's another group of folks that do that, okay? That's someone else.
Hey, that's gimmick infringement and you know it.
You go. That's right. Yeah, remember that. Now that said, hit the music.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings while Ric-Hard is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph, under Goldie's shining. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
Welcome to TFS Pod. This is 24/7 Lou. And
that's Ric-Hard saying, let's see if I could spurt out some more points on that board for myself.
And
the one-man band, and I was coming at you with spurts of energy, but Ric-Hard took it already from me, so yeah. Thanks a lot, man. God. Thanks a lot, bro.
Oh, man.
If you want to know why we're laughing so hard, you gotta be there for our exclusive pre-shows.
Man, so wait a second. Is this 2023 all over again? What's going on here?
Whoa!
The TFS Pod. In this episode, we're going to be talking about TNA Wrestling Sacrifice and a bit more stuff too out there in the world of wrestling that's happening out there. So it's gonna be crazy. Sacrifice as a pay-per-view. We'll talk about it. Before we get to all of that, the woman man, give us
Sacrifice. I don't know about you, Lou. I don't know why you're talking so bad about it. For crying out loud, SmackDown was the best show on Friday nights. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, we're talking about Sacrifice.
All right, so yeah, we'll get to other stuff before we get to Sacrifice, but before we all of that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks, scoreboard update time. Here we go. This scoreboard is brought to you by the wonderful people who make milk. I'm talking about milk from cows. Before anybody, stop, banner person, stop.
It's a misspell.
Those F's. No, it's not a misspell. It's milk. Okay, it does your bones good. It does your body good. It's good for your bones. It's good for your teeth. It's good for your mind. We're not sure. We're waiting on that study, but it's coming out one day. I'm expecting. But milk is what your body needs so that you maintain good health. So if you don't got milk, get some. And that's milk, not the other thing. Wow. That said now, in first place with another perfect score bonus, It's Osama Diesel at. This is rough. 12 points.
Woo, yeah. Boo that man.
Yeah, you gotta be. Hey, don't take it. Give him all the credit in the world. It's March, and he's already in the double-digit club, and he's not at 10 points. He's above 10 points. That's impressive. We're not.
Well,
we're
Ric-Hard.
at a fourth of the year through.
Ric-Hard, you know what?
Go on.
And it should be me.
I think we can all agree it should not be you. Okay, and we're glad it's not you. We don't want
Wait a minute.
to return to that. Okay, we don't want to return to that. You have had enough time in first place. You need some time to remember what it's like from 2020.
Yeah, his
We're not
time
talking
is
about that.
his time is up. My time is
That
now.
said, speaking of which, there you go. Oh, topical. Don't never change your theme song. Just like the new hero in town.
Yeah.
That said, in second place, we have a tie. And the first in second place is myself with a perfect score. I got 6 points on the board, and I share that spot with none other than 2024's TFSPOD World Champ, the one-man band.
Ha!
Can't hear you. One more time. Ooh, feels good. Feels good. We're halfway to Osama bin Diesel's score, but it still feels nice to
It's okay.
be in the top 3.
Oh, you're cheering now, but someday you'll...
Someday, Ric-Hard.
Someday we won't be, right? Because the gap will be too long. Oh man. All right. And behind us, way behind us, it's main event Jeff at 5 points alongside 24/7 Lou.
My God! Why must life be so hard? Why must I fail?
Exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel.
Oh man. Whew. And then behind you, we got the Torinator at 3 points.
Who's this man?
A single original pick
Not a single original pick.
has contributed to those points. Not a single original pick has contributed to those points. Oh
No
man.
pick for sacrifice. Original pick for sacrifice.
And then behind him, we've got the randomizer at 1 point.
Wah.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
And he shares that spot with Playboy Rod.
Yeah.
Very impressive work. And what's this? Is that the audience scoreboard?
Here comes a new challenger.
And with 1 point on the audience scoreboard, it's Nathan Johnny Lance, who gets the honorary point for once again answering my challenge at, I believe it was a couple shows ago at Elimination Chamber. So yeah, thanks again, Nathan Johnny Lance. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. He has a funny short. That said,
No, I don't want to see
everyone
shorts.
else is at 0. Yeah, you're right. We don't. We don't like pants on this channel,
No pants.
but we're okay with shorts, right? Right, Lou? Or are we?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of a different kind of shorts?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Huh.
Maybe. That said, everyone else is at 0, folks. If you want to submit some picks, we're not doing picks for the rest of the month of March. We will be on hiatus next week because there are no wrestling events. So coming up in April, though, it is going to be a big month in wrestling. A lot of events coming up. We got AEW doing an event. We got TNA doing an event. I believe it's called Unstoppable or something like that. We've got Stand to Deliver.
That's
We've
a
got
Steven Seagal
WrestleMania
movie.
Night 1 and 2.
John
I don't
Cleveland,
know.
man.
I don't. Yeah, whatever. Same
one.
difference. That said, folks, we want to hear from you. If you got picks, you got predictions, check us out in April because we are going to be going hot and heavy with the guesses and challenges. So, that said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right. Before we get to, should we do this before sacrifice or after sacrifice?
Before sacrifice. Let's talk about before sacrifice.
All right. But, well, hold on a second.
While we still have an audience.
Hold on a second. I just got a paper given to me by an intern, and I'm being told that we have a faction now within TFS Pod. There is a faction. Why? Why is there a faction? There's a faction now, and they're being called CWO, the Copy and Paste World Order. Cap World Order.
Okay. Oh, wait, who's CWO? What is this? Who's in it?
Check it out. It'll say in the song. The lyrics are on screen. Here we go. They told me to play this.
They have a song?
Yeah, here we go.
Main event Jeff, the leader of the pack, Tornado and Playboy Rush. Never looking back, they're the CWO, taking over the scene. Wrestling predictions, their ultimate dream. Copying and pasting, predicting the way. Copying and pasting, every single day. They're the masters of duplication, predicting the outcomes with precision and education. Seth Rollins wins, they all proclaim. Copy, paste, repeat, it's the CWO's claim to fame. Roman Reigns falls, they all agree. Their predictions are always spot on, can't you see? Main event Jeff, the leader of the pack, Tornado and Playboy Royce. Never looking back, copying and pasting, predicting the way. Copying and pasting, every single day. They're the masters of duplication, predicting the outcomes with precision and education. TFS Pod, the platform they adore, sharing their predictions with the world and more. Shoving it in the face of 24/7 Lou, Ric-Hard, and the one-man band. They won't stop slapping their copying and pasting for no man. Their bond is strong, their predictions tight. They're the CWO, shining a dark light. Main event Jeff, the leader of the pack, Tornado and Playboy Royce. Never looking back, copying and pasting, predicting the way. Copying and pasting, every single day. They're the masters of duplication, predicting the outcomes with precision and education.
All right, there is. I was told to play that. I don't know what to say anymore now.
Yeah, I know what to say. How am I supposed to be intimidated by people that have fewer points than me? Bring it on. That's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. Okay.
All right, now let's jump into our CW. Sorry, CW.
If they were smart, they'd be copying my picks.
Control C, Control V news. Let's talk about,
here
before
we
we
go.
get to this, the matchup on AEW Dynamite Jon Moxley versus Edge in it was a street fight, was it? Because they did start in the
Get it
streets.
right. Versus Cope. Versus Cope.
Copeland, Adam Cope.
I see Mansoor really like that song. Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Let's talk about that match. What did you guys think about that match and the horrific spot?
Ooh. You want to go first, Ric-Hard, or?
Yeah, no, you go. Floor's yours, man.
Well, okay. So, yeah, I mean, what is there to say? You know, we saw.
That picture says it all.
Yeah, literally, and then some. And then the person in the background that we see here, who is gonna be the new meme, no question, is gonna be the new meme for wrestling for years to come. I mean, perfect timing. But I mean, honestly,
was this necessary?
No, and not only that, what did this achieve? It achieved possibly people leaving the product saying like, no, you know what? I don't need this. I don't like this anymore. This is not my cup of tea. You know, there's so many implications that could have happened here. Like think about this for a second. You know, Jon Moxley could have really like ended his career, possibly his life, depending on what could have happened here. You know, he's had injuries before, he's had addictions. And on top of that, he's had staph infections. He's had staph infections. So, you know, that's a thing, that's a problem. I mean, let's say he would have injured himself, he would have hurt his back. Say, God forbid, he starts using painkillers and he gets addicted to that. You know, he's
a real possibility. There's no way looking at that picture he's not going to get on painkillers, or at least take something for that pain.
Right. I mean, he has, you know, he has an addictive personality already. I mean, he had substance abuse, and you know, he got help for it, thankfully, and seems to be doing okay now. But I mean, that's still something that could have absolutely you know, made things worse for him. And what does it achieve? He still won the match. That should be something that should automatically just like, you lose, dude. That's it. Like, your back is debilitated, in my opinion. Look at how difficult it was for them to get it out. They were saying that the nails were, and Ric-Hard, you know this. I mean, you're in the industry. You know, they were nails that were not, you know, that they're not completely like filed down like that are they're not smooth.
No, don't tell me that.
They're jagged. They were jagged. Yeah, they had like those hooks on the, you know, like so
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
nuts.
The type that they use so that it doesn't splint wood when you use them. That it was that kind.
Yeah.
That's why it was so difficult.
I'm in the industry. He means related to hardware, not in the wrestling industry. Let's call
yeah. Exactly.
You're swirling the internet rumors there.
Sorry.
I knew Ric-Hard was in wrestling.
You know.
For the record, though, I want to put this out there. As a fan of professional wrestling, if ever I get the chance, I would be willing to take a table spot. That is the only spot I'm willing to take. I will never take this spot. You could never.
Oh yeah, no. There's no way. There's no way. I would take a table spot. That's fine. I would take a table spot.
I would gladly give Ric-Hard a table spot.
Oh, I'm sure.
No problem whatsoever.
You know, I'll you know, there's certain things that I would do. Take a superplex. I'll take a superplex. That's fine. But a bat board, a boarded, like a nail board to the back, and not only that, for it to get stuck in your back.
That thing penetrated. That thing penetrated deep. Is essentially, that's how that would happen.
That thing, yeah, seriously, that thing Oh my goodness, man! It like you could see like Mox is a pretty tough guy, and I would say after this, I would say it definitely puts him in the higher echelon of all this. But even he, you could see the agony in his face. Like you could see it. Like you could see that definitely hit something. Like it had to have touched something because man, that it looked bad.
And now, Ric-Hard, what is your take on this?
Look, I'll be honest. I am, and I've said there are very few spots in wrestling that I'm against. One of the most egregious spots I have already vocalized this is the light tube spot. If they're not gimmicked, because working with those are hazardous. They are carcinogenic. The gas in them is carcinogenic if you land on them. But this spot in particular, and I want to preface this saying, considering other spots we've seen in wrestling, sometimes in backyard wrestling, sometimes in professional wrestling, from major companies like WWF, I looked at this spot, and I'm at this age where I look at that spot and I say that wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary. He shouldn't have done that spot. That was dangerous. He could have gotten seriously hurt. And that sounds really dumb to say when you consider that at any given point, they're already putting their bodies on the line and risking, getting paralyzed, getting seriously injured, just if their moves are off by just a couple inches. But this spot in particular is dangerous in a way where even if you do it, like there's no right way to take that bump. Like it's a suplex, which is already a move that you can't control that much because you can only guide your landing so much with a suplex. He landed back first against that. I wanted to say, I want to know what the story is and how gimmicked it was, because maybe it's plastic or something or rubber, but that thing penetrated. And when you see that, you're like, oh my gosh, no. And I didn't like the spot. I think so. When I saw the video linked to me, I was actually on my lunch break. I went to work and I talked to two people who I know one of them is somewhat familiar with wrestling. I don't know how familiar the other one is. So basically casuals, because I said, look, I know how I feel, and I'm a very big, like, serious wrestling fan. I have I do a podcast on this weekly, practically every day now, or for 6 years. So I know I'm not a casual at this point. So let me see what a casual fan or a casual viewer would say. And because I wanted to get an opinion. It's a small sample size, 2 people. So it's not the most scientific one, but I said, yeah, let's get an immediate impression. I showed them the spot, less than a minute. And one of them, who was somewhat familiar with wrestling, said, yeah, no, I don't like that. That doesn't make me want to watch it more. And the other one said, he shouldn't do that. Like, that was awful to watch. So who are you winning over with this spot? At the end of the day, I looked at this spot and I said, man, like, is Renee Young pregnant or something? Like, does he need more money? Like I know he's willing to do stuff. And I respect the craft. But I have to say the onus is on Tony Khan right now, or whoever made the creative decision to allow that to happen, because performers will go above and beyond for the love of the craft to be willing to do stuff like that. I wholeheartedly think Jon Moxley was willing to go, yeah, I'll do it, not really knowing what he was fully getting into. And then you need another person who's not with the adrenaline on the side, that Vince McMahon type or that wrestling promoter to say, no, I'm not going to allow you to do that. That's what a producer, that's what a booker is for. It's to say, no, this is not a safe spot. We're not doing that. If not the performer themselves, who doesn't know better, then someone else. And maybe Tony Khan just doesn't have the experience. Because I will tell you this right now, when Mick Foley was thrown off the cell the first time by Undertaker, and then went through it again and landed hard in the ring, Vince McMahon told him after the fact, because Mick Foley was the one that said, yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with doing the spot. Vince McMahon said after the fact, I appreciate what you did, but I never want to see that again. I never want to see that on our television screens again, because you could have gotten seriously injured in a way. And that is what Tony Khan should have known to say to Moxley. That is my perspective. You did not get extra fans from this, in my eyes. You get people talking about it, but you've just created a new baseline in AEW's fan and audience for the expectation to be now, oh, well, yeah, that's cool. Now the next time somebody does a crazy spot, they're going to go, well, that was pretty wild, but I mean, Jon Moxley put himself on, got suplexed onto a nail board. What are you going to do to top that?
Yeah.
You know, and Al Snow has been on record saying that. Yeah, you can set the expectations on your fan base. Every time you do something crazy and wild that's dangerous, you're just setting the baseline for your audience to say, what's it going to take next time to keep them down? And we all know that Darby Allin's probably watching this and going, man, what am I going to do to top that?
For real.
Which is not the right approach. You know,
No.
a match can be ended on a DDT. It doesn't take 20 finishers if you tell the right story. That's all my thought is. Go ahead, Lou. I
want to add this to this because I was looking up something online and I found something very interesting for this conversation. Hold on a second here.
Okay.
What
is this? Let's see.
All right. Jon Moxley nailed. This is from Cage Side Seats, by the way. SB Nation Cage Side Seats. Okay, yeah, the spot was bad, and here I'm gonna. There's a close up of the shot.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh,
Get it off my screen. Why are you scrolling up?
All right, here we go.
Who's in control of the screen right now? Fire that intern.
Oh,
okay. Per WrestleNomics, Dynamite netted 658,000 views for a 0.19 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic. I know we're reading numbers on a wrestling show, which is so much fun. But apparently they had good numbers for this.
Wow. That netted them 30,000 extra viewers. 30,000
Wow.
extra viewers. No, you're skipping the part where it says it's up from last week's 628K.
Yeah,
30,000 extra viewers.
It's bad. That's the problem. They had to do something, but that's not a way to do it. Also, too, you know, one thing we did skip on this. This wasn't even the main match, the final match. This was at the start of the second hour.
I did not even know that. Are you being serious right now? That wasn't the final match?
No, that was not the final match of the night. That's one thing that
Who the hell made that call?
So yeah, that's the article from
what a way
SB
to
Nation.
kill your main event for sure.
Yeah, look at the numbers, by the way.
Way to kill your main event.
So they had a high there, but they still didn't top their 800,000. But here are the numbers as they go along week by week. And then let me get to here we are.
Yeah, I'm noticing a significantly downward trend.
Yeah, it was. Well, again,
of a year ago.
But it's going up, you see? But this was insane. I'm just still saying. I mean,
oh, sure.
Yeah, it was insane. To get 30,000 from the 12th March 12th show. I don't know. So yeah,
Lou,
just want to add.
Lou, this is literally the most business. This is the most business take I've ever seen. Rather than talking about the performer's health, the safety of the matter, you're literally showing us ratings and it got him 30,000 viewers. Screw that.
No, I know,
Screw
but
that.
I know how you guys were saying. I know how you guys were saying that it didn't get
that
views.
gave us 30K views. No, I didn't say it didn't get views. I'm saying that's going to create outrage.
Let's see the next one now. Let's see the next week. What happens?
Yeah.
Get a view.
Yeah, maybe somebody jumps off a building, right? Oh my gosh.
Or someone's on fire. Oh, no, they did that. A needle through the mouth. Oh, they already did that.
Oh, damn.
Get hit by a truck. Oh, damn.
Right? You see what we're
not
doing?
A good thing.
You see what we're doing?
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. Yeah, I don't know, AEW. Even we lost a view. Oh, God.
Yeah, you see, we lost a viewer talking about this. That's how terrible it was. Look, let's talk about something significantly less interesting.
But so imagine we're talking about a spot. It was in the middle of the show. that they did this insane thing for. And the storyline
Yeah.
still had the same guy winning, which was the same thing that we had in the pay-per-view. So it's like, it was, to me, it wasn't worth it. Yeah, don't be doing this stuff again, AEW.
Did
Come on.
Moxley win? Did Moxley win with interference at least? Did like Christian interfere and cost Cope the match?
No,
Or
the
did
Death
Moxley
Riders
actually
came in.
win?
The Death Riders interfered.
Okay, I mean, winning via interference is still pretty lame, but I think Moxley losing would have been.
You're trying to pull off the.
Yeah, I see
nail.
that. I just wasn't sure if that happened after the match. I wasn't sure if that happened after the match.
No, they didn't even finish the match, by the way. That was like near the end or anything like that. It was like it was some other stuff. That's how crazy this was. So yeah, but there we are. That's our Control C, Control V news. Unless you guys have another subject here you want to talk about.
No, nothing really.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we talk about your score?
We do a
Can
quick
talk about-
one.
John Cena is a bad man. Disloyalty. Disrespect. John Cena is a bad man.
All right. We have to talk about Sacrifice. As nice as the song is, we have to talk about Sacrifice.
Just want to
Put the Blink 182 copycat away for a moment.
Hey, that's a TFS pod band.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. 24/7 Miami band.
You're right. Apologies to the band. We appreciate you.
Just that they have a lot of collections of that particular band you said. I've never heard of. Anyway, here we go. Start off the show. Simon
Boo
Callahan
this man. What? You have never heard? No, don't gloss over this. You've never heard of Blink 182?
Dude. Not cool.
Who's that? All I know is 24/7 Miami band. That's all I know. I don't know who you're trying to promote there, but I'm just talking about 24/7 Miami band.
All right, now you can go.
All right. Yeah, Mance Warner won. Blah blah blah. This was the end for me. The people who went with that got a point. And then next match, Tessa Blanchard defeated Lei Ying Lee, which we knew this was going to happen. She challenged, by the way, on the go home. Well, no, not the post sacrifice show. They aired on Thursday night about a few hours ago. Tessa Blanchard again came out to challenge Masha Slamovich, and JC Jane came in and attacked her. So they're going to have a match next week. JC Jane and Masha Slamovich. Still, Tessa Blanchard is upset because she wants her title back that she never lost. Whatever. Here you go. Here's a scoreboard. We got a point for that one. Good. Next one matchup was the Rascals, Ace Austin versus Wesley, and the NXT guys. Let's just say it like that. Come on, guys. We know what's going on here. The TNA guys won this matchup. Good that you're integrating NXT people in. But,
no, hey, don't gloss over Lou, don't gloss over the other team. It's Wesley and the Job Squad.
Oh.
2.0. 2.0. What? No. Oh, what? No. I'm gonna say it.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Okay, you're right. Oh, by the way, then this matchup occurred, but I have a video. Why do we look at a picture when we can...
Yes! There is a God, and she is elegant, and she is represented by two of the most beautiful, well-polished...
There you go.
Well
There's a picture.
Should be a singles title, but congrats to Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
And her tag partner.
You don't even know her name. Ashley. No, not Ashley. What's her name? I forgot her name. I don't know. It's just tag titles and Ash. All I can spell out of there is trash. But anyway, moving along.
Yo! No. Hey!
Boo this man!
I think the leader of a certain band made me say that. On the post show on this one, we had a big surprise. We had 2 of the NXT stars come out. Lash Legends or Legends Lash.
Oh, really? Lash Legends?
And
The girls from Metaphor?
Yeah, the
girls,
two
the Metaphor girls.
Yeah, they were there in the face of the new tag champs, the women's champ, the knockouts, TNA knockouts champs. God, then we had Spitfire also come out saying, "We never got our rematch. We need a rematch. That was an unfair match." Yeah, then they came out, and then to a big surprise to everyone, Gigi Dolan appeared, and
Tatum Paxley.
There you go. That's who.
Tatum Paxley.
They both appeared, and they're going to have a match next week for the tag titles. So already off to defend them.
Oh, four-way tag match? Four-way tag match.
I believe it's a 4-way tag match, yes. So yeah, that's what's going on in TNA. Now back to our predictions battle. Too bad no one ever told us about this. I would have predicted.
Wait. I want to say this. TNA bringing the TNA, am I right? Am I right? Come on, man. Somebody high five me.
And your language is inappropriate.
Okay.
All right. Now, next matchup, we had Mustafa Ali versus Mike Santana with a little bit of help of his friends at the end.
In a 4v1 match. In a 4v1 match. In a 4v1 match.
Well, they weren't at ringside, but then they came out later on and then helped out. So, and it broke the streak that Mike Santana had. But it didn't break the streak of somebody making predictions right.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
There was a scoreboard. Then we had Amos Simon versus Cora Jade. NXT versus TNA.
I just want to say it's
TNA.
a shame. It's a shame what they're doing at Cora Jade. It's a shame what they're doing at Cora Jade.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did. At this point, I'm convinced she has heat. I don't know. Maybe it's because she broke up with, or because her and Braun Breaker are broken up. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
how they're treating her.
Next match, by the scoreboard continued on rolling through. We know who. Next matchup, we had Moose versus Jeff Hardy for the X Division title. Moose won that retained over Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, not a good night for the Hardys. Definitely not a good night for the Hardys.
Not good for everyone else. Not named Ric-Hard or no, not anyone else named. Diesel and Control C and Control V.
Hey! Whoa! Yo!
What the hell is that?
That's fine. You know what my name is.
Sorry, C and V.
Mm-hmm.
CMV.
Oh, you're sorry. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, this matchup. Okay, we knew where it was going to go. System lost, but the big surprise after the match. Well, let me get to that in a second. They won. Everyone was happy celebrating.
Is me winning? Why is me winning a surprise? Why is
that's
me
not
winning
that's not part of it.
Yeah.
So that was a perfect score. Both of you took the victory on that one, which updates the scoreboard. That's where we are. But the end of the match was a big surprise when Nick Nemeth's brother came in. He wasn't part of the match. He was outside the match, but he got in when everybody got out, and Matt Hardy stayed in there. And Nick Nemeth turned on Matt Hardy and started beating the hell out of him.
Nick, and I believe his name is Ryan Nemeth. Nick and Ryan Nemeth
beating the hell out of each other. Beating the
hell out of Matt Hardy. Out of Matt Hardy, not each other.
No, Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Beating the heck out of Matt
Nick
Hardy.
Nemeth with the heel turn. Look at those abs.
And then everyone's trying to get in, but they were not letting anyone in the cage match, inside the cage. And we had an update on the show of the post show where Nick Nemeth explained why he did it. He was upset because the best brother tag team duo is him and his brother Ryan. I'm like, what? And they should be champions. So now they're going after the Hardys for their title as a tag team, it looks like. But before all that, Leon Slater came in.
He's right. They are the best tag team of brothers in TNA. The Hardys are old. The Hardys are old. There,
Yeah.
I said it.
Oh,
Nick
please.
Nemeth and his brother, Nick Nemeth. No, don't interrupt me on this. Nick Nemeth and his brother told the Hardys,
Party's over, Grandpa.
because it is. All right? Time to give up those titles, baby, and head straight to the North Carolina retirement home.
Ooh. But yeah, he said that they deserve the title. So apparently, Leon Slater is going to have a matchup against Nick Nemeth next week on TNA next Thursday. So that's what's going on post Sacrifice on the TNA Impact show. So there we go. That's a recap of Sacrifice, and you got up to date of what happened after that here on TFS Pod. So again, now Ric-Hard, now tell us again, what was your technique for getting that prediction as a perfect score?
Well, I knew that Sami Callihan was not going to win with Steph DeLander at ringside. That's all it took. Don't play me out. Don't play. You wanted me to say copy and paste, but you can't. Who's in charge of the music? Where are you? Where are you? I got. Let me have a word with you.